Chodesh Tov, everybody. I'm happy to be here with you. We are in the new moon of Leo. I can't believe we got here already. So, the way I like to do the new moons, generally speaking, is first to share with you characteristics of the month. Because we know as we're going into this new energy, we are all going to be feeling a certain way, even if we are a different sign. So for the Leos out there, and you should know that I'm a Leo in case you didn't already know. So obviously I'm going to say a lot of things, but generally speaking, Leos are known to be leaders. They are known to have this innate certainty within them about anything and everything, for the good and for the bad, right? There is no question, are very charismatic, very magnetic. People just want to be usually around them. They're also loud. You can hear them from a room away, right? There's no question, attract all kinds of attention, and they like that. And let us not forget that in the end, the lions, what is the lion in the jungle? It's the king of the jungle. Of course, they're going to expect some type of respect. With that, it's like the sun. The sun is what rules the sign of Leo. And when they give, sometimes they can even give too much, right? Just like the sun, you can't look directly at it. It can be a little bit too much to handle. This is some of the characteristics of a Leo. And with that, it's hard for them to ask for help. It's hard for them to say that they can't just do it, that they need a little bit of help or push here or push there, because in the end, they take all the responsibility on their shoulders and they're trying to do everything on their own. And it's important to know, to pay attention to, because we always need help. We're not here alone. Help from the Creator. We need help from the people around us, right? This is why we're not alone here in this world. Now, what I also like to do is to go over famous people in history of that sign. It gives us a little bit of an image of who they are, who Leos are. And in this case, there is so many people, a lot of actors you should know, and even singers that just, really narrowed it down to a few because it's just very interesting to see. We have Napoleon Bonaparte, yes. We have Amelia Earhart. We have Alfred Hitchcock. We have Fidel Castro, My Way or the Highway, or No Way, I should say, Louis Vuitton, Coco Chanel, all the high-end brands, Henry Ford, and Hugo Chavez, and so many more. And this gives you a little bit of an understanding of who the Leo is. And now let's talk about the points for this month specifically. And I'm going to share 2 to 3 main points. The first point, as you well know, I hope, Uranus just moved into Gemini. And in this month specifically, and it's sitting basically in the 9th house with also Venus very close by in Gemini, it's really asking us to stop and think. What does change mean for me? What does that even mean? Because in this month, it's going to be very important for you to ask questions, not to be a follower. It's our opportunity to start to take charge of our life, to take charge of our mind, to grow our mind, expand our consciousness, to think beyond the barriers of what we think we know, what we think is right. It's not. There is a lot more out there that we didn't even touch the surface of. And this month we have the opportunity to really grow beyond any type of borders. Our mind, our consciousness, change. What does that even look like? Because I can promise you, in the next few years, the world is going to be very different, the way that it looks like. Just like it is from the past few years. It's constantly shifting, and right now, it's in a much faster pace than it's ever been. And I want us to be ready, and I want us to take charge, not to let things happen to us. No, we are taking control of our life. What does change mean for us? How can we grow our consciousness? Don't forget, the Rav always says, consciousness is everything. How can we grow our mind? The second point is to think and to understand that what we think we are capable of, we are actually capable of more. So let's say we have a goal for ourselves where we want to achieve career-wise in our life. Understand that this is not even reaching what you can actually achieve. And I want you to think it's a type of expanding your mind, but it's also to do with actions, because this is all going to relate to one another. Actions. Understand you can do a lot more than you think you can do. You can make a bigger change than you think you can make with yourself, with your life, in the different, departments of your life. And with that, it all means it equals down to, a little bit more practically, actions. Words is not going to mean as much as actions anymore. And in this month, again, it's you setting yourself up forever. And what I would like you to do is to, again, understand that you're capable of much more. Your vessel can expand so much more to receive and to give back to the universe. And in this case, it's asking you to take actions. Okay, I have goals. Okay, I want to be better, so do it. Stop talking about it. Just do. It will speak for itself in the end. And the final point, and again, there's many more. I'm going to relate 2 points kind of together because there's many more points. Is first that we have, Pluto is in direct opposition to the sun of the chart. And what does this mean? It says, I know it's astrological jargon, but it means that we have to, each one of us, take this seriously. And it means that we have to pray and ask for peace in our home, for peace in our community, and for peace in our world. I'm excited to see to what the world is going to bring for us. So have an amazing, amazing month. Chodesh Tov.